I'm not ready for this episode. I'm not. Because why in 1 week do we have Sonic Racing CrossWorlds? Do we have Wolverine? Do we have Marvel Zombies? Do we have Mega Man in CrossWorlds? Do we have Tom Holland almost dying on set? And then Doug Bowser leaving Nintendo of America? How are we gonna fit that?
Announced within like this time, by the way.
I know exactly. How are we gonna fit this all in 1 hour? You want to explain that one to me?
God, bro.
You want to explain that one to me, sir? Because I don't have an answer.
That last one, like we literally just added.
We just added, literally just now. Well, folks, we're in it for the long haul. I was expecting to have a straightened out topic for this episode, just be one straight topic, but no. This is a mega episode where we got a freaking I want to call this the Omega. I want to call these Omega topics, where we just cram a bunch of topics in one episode because we got so much to talk about. I don't think we're gonna have to go straight. Like, I don't think we even have time to talk about our own lives and issues. I think all we have time to talk about is what's going on with Doug Bowser's W4. I think that's all we have time for is to talk about Doug Bowser's W4, what that's going to total up to.
Oh my god.
Like, bro, seriously.
You need to calm down.
I'm just saying.
And this man is insane.
I'm just saying, bro. Yo, what kind of money is he getting? Because I could use it.
Oh my goodness.
That's all I'm saying.
But anyway. Oh my gosh. This is Checkpoint Chat. I'm Kay.
I'm Connor. Ugh.
And welcome to the... What is this, episode 4? Right?
Yes.
Dude, we keep losing track of these, mostly because we're so busy within the week. But yeah, this is the Omega topic episode. I'm gonna let you start. I'll give like a tiny synopsis of what's happening, but you start with your tiny synopsis of what's happening, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well,
oh my gosh.
I mean, CrossWorlds, I'm got my hands full with all that, and then I got literally next week starts spooky month, October. We literally enter October next week. So literally, I'm gonna have my hands full all throughout October, and I'm still waiting to hear from a convention at the moment. I'm not getting into the details on that. I literally just talked to you that before we started filming. I'm still frustrated on that, but pretty much, yeah, I'm waiting on that. And then I'm making videos again. I'm starting a new format on my videos, so that's pretty exciting. But besides that, fall's kicking in. I'm not gonna lie, like I think the one thing that kind of ruined my day today was honestly getting up, making breakfast, and then I made some scrambled eggs, right? And I made some chopped bacon and chopped sausage on the side to put in there, along with some cooked onions and whatnot. Made some black pepper in there. It was pretty good, right? And I was watching Marvel Zombies while I was eating it. And then literally an hour in, I was on, and the next thing you know, I was on the toilet for probably like the rest of the morning.
Are you sick?
I don't know what happened. I think it probably made my stomach sick. I don't know what happened, man.
Maybe it was all the dark blood and guts.
maybe it was that, man. Maybe it was that. I don't know.
Jeez.
But that happened, but then I got to play CrossWorlds, obviously, and then CrossWorlds has been great, by the way. Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, if you guys don't know, released yesterday as of releasing this. Actually, early access began on Monday for Digital Deluxe owners. And I'm not gonna lie, it's kicking Mario Kart World's butt. It's kicking some bootay in the kart racing genre.
Still don't have the damn game.
That's on you, bro. That's on you.
I know. But at the same time, you know why.
Yeah, that's true. I was gonna say, we're not officially guests or whatever you want to say, but we actually are both planning on attending Sonic Expo in Dallas in November. That's a whole nother situation. I'm not gonna get into that, but it's whatever. But I'm just glad I'm going with this beautiful, gorgeous, dripped out man. Regardless, we're bringing a couple friends with us as well. We're gonna go, rock it. We're gonna have a grand time, And yeah, there's been a lot of exciting things happening. We're planning literally for the fall right now. We're literally planning for what we're gonna do this fall with trips and our content. Just hanging out, again, and maybe possibly planning things for our future season 2 for the show. So who knows what could happen.
Yes.
So
She's
yeah,
probably gonna be doing more extra stuff. So.
yeah, exactly, extra stuff. Sure. So yeah. But I'll say how about you? What's going on with you?
Not much, dude. This morning I ate cookies and
You just made
went
more
to work.
cookies.
Yes, I did. Yes.
What? No, I need to know what cookies you making though, because like if there's sugar.
Well, this morning I made chocolate chip. And
Okay,
I just
basic,
made
basic.
those. Yeah. Yes, I know. I'm so basic.
No. It's like,
I'm
no, that's
so sorry for
that's
making
not a
my
bad
own
thing.
freaking
Basic's
kind of
not
reality.
basic's not a bad thing, my dog. Come on now.
I can't. Anyway, and then I made like chocolate not chocolate chip, sugar cookies, little Pillsbury dough cookies with the special Halloween fall things, what they have on the decoration things.
Oh, I'm coming over.
And I put sprinkles on them.
Oh, I'm coming over. I'm coming over, man.
No, you're not.
No, I am, bro. Come on. I love those. Come on.
Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, those were so good. And went to work, came home, slept a little bit, and then got on call with you and the homies because you were streaming CrossWorlds. That was it. That's the whole day.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
There's nothing really special.
So not
about
much
it.
no much highs and lows. Not much highs and lows. Then pretty much. Pretty
Not
simple.
really, dude. I'm pretty okay. I think the only thing right now is that certain people are actually trying to process my going to expo thing. So yeah, we're still getting on that, but other than that, I think it's fine. Yeah, nothing else.
No
We're all
Buffalo
good.
either. No Buffalo either. There's no Buffalo. Man, yeah, boring week, huh?
Oh no. Oh man.
Oh, what?
I didn't
tell
wanna bring
me.
this up.
Tell me.
I ripped my.
Is this right before we started too?
No.
Oh, okay.
This was last night.
Oh.
One of the wooden pieces on the door, because I went to the garage. One of the wooden pieces of the door ripped my PJ pants. it's a
Oh
giant
no!
In the left side of my booty cheek.
Jeez. Okay. All right. Okay.
And
hold on,
that
man.
was not my actual booty cheek, just like the side of like my pants.
The pants.
And
Okay.
next thing you know, I was feeling the breeze, and then I was like, "What the?"
Who ripped my pants, huh?
And then I heard the tears, and I was like, "What the heck?" And there's like this giant. The thing is, we couldn't see it when we were going in and out of the garage, and now we see this giant like wooden piece just hanging off. And now I'm just like, was that there before?
Is that
Did we
always
just not
there?
notice that? I don't know. Like all the only things that happen to me, I swear, in this house. Like it's no one else.
That's great.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
funny. Dang, man. Well, I
Oh,
mean,
man.
besides that, I guess I got some high lows and buffaloes. I would say the low is, I guess, trying to figure out the travel situation with our trip. Because there's a few complications here and there, but I think we'll get them sorted out. Nothing too big to be concerned about. Another part of the low is also just balancing everything this fall, because I'm about to enter the busiest part of the season for me this next month. And then I'm so looking forward to November and December, because literally after I get back from Dallas, I'm gonna literally just go on a hiatus from any constant big projects and just work on the one big thing I've been doing.
Sleep.
Literally.
Video. Sleep.
That's literally what it's going to be.
Video.
That's literally what it's going to be, is constant sleep and then just doing chill streams, doing the playthroughs I've been doing on streams.
Oh my gosh.
That's literally what's gonna happen when I get back from Dallas. I was gonna say, I think. I'm trying to think. Man, there's so much I got. Oh my gosh, my brains hurt. It's freaking 1:40 in the morning.
For him, by the way.
For me.
I'm at I'm 10:54.
It's almost 2 in the morning.
It's almost like 11 for me, so
Jeez,
it is what it is.
what do we keep
Then
doing
again,
this to
my insomnia
ourselves?
kicks in like hella, like right at like midnight sometimes, and that hurts. Especially
Uh-huh.
when I just lay back in like my bed, and next thing you know, when I get up in the morning, I have back problems. So
Mm-hmm.
yay! Ah.
Yo, we both got unk status, right? We can just announce
Yeah,
that
bro,
now,
we're both
okay?
getting old. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
what it. I think I just need to go see a chiropractor. I'm
That's
gonna
what
fuck
everyone keeps
this.
telling me too. Is like it's
Yeah.
time for me to go see the chiropractor too. Yeah,
Oh
it's
no.
we got gamer back. That's what it is. We have gamer back.
The gamer back.
We have gamer back, bro.
Oh my
Jeez.
gosh.
I would say a hi, Crossroads, making new content, starting a new format on the channel, and also another high, the big high I would guess I would say is I'm getting new glasses. I'm not wearing them right now, but my old glasses, they're duct
Did you
taped.
break them?
Have I told this story yet?
No, you have not. Is that why
Oh,
you've been literally blinded every goddamn time?
so
Oh my
when I
goodness.
went to move one of my friends up into their dorm
We're
for
just breaking
college,
things in our houses.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, but when I was moving his stuff up to his dorm in college, he had a steering wheel that was sat on top of his fridge. It would every time they would make a sharp turn to the left, it would slide over towards me. At one point, there was such a sharp turn, it slid all the way over and fell off of it to hit the edge of my glasses right there, like right on the tip right here, and it broke off one of the uh the
What?
blades, yeah. So it's duct taped right
Okay.
now.
Damn. Uh,
Yeah.
fix that quickly, cause I don't want you blind for the rest of your life.
All right, bro. Listen, I'll have new glasses before we get this moving and going. But you know, yeah, no,
Oh Lord.
I have not been wearing my glasses besides when I go to work. At one
I
high,
mean, dude,
what
trust
you
me,
want?
in the next 30 years, I'm probably gonna be ending up like you, just having glasses, which I won't discriminate.
Yeah, for real. And I was gonna say like
Oh my
I
god.
would say one big high. I've been having the week off from from work, so I can work on my channel and whatnot. Like I needed
Until you
that
gotta go back.
until I gotta go back, which actually is next Tuesday, so I get some time. You know what I mean? I get some time. You
Mother.
know?
Oh
Yeah.
my. Oh.
What?
I don't have a day off until next Wednesday.
Jeez, man.
Yeah.
Good golly, man. All right. Anyway,
Yay. And today was my Monday.
yeah. I'll say. Oh wow, jeez, man.
Yeah.
I'll say my Buffalo probably. Yeah, just got sick from eating eggs again. Sick from eating eggs again, unfortunately. Which is
Do you
just
just not like eggs?
no. It's not that I don't like eggs. It's just that I don't know. I used to be tolerate eggs just fine. I kind of had the same problem eating Culver's burgers. You know Culver's, right? Yeah. So like literally, bro. At one point, Culver's burgers would make me sick as well. Honestly, they would also make me sick after eating them too. I think it's just kind of that
Gotcha.
situation where like my appetite has changed and now eating something just a certain food just makes me sick now. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure what made me be like that, but
Jeez.
whatever.
We do need to move on though because we're at like
We where we
yeah.
at? Where we at? Where we at?
We're have
15
like
minutes.
go talk about your crossworlds because you're
Oh
do
my
your thing.
gosh! All right,
Yeah,
freaking
do your thing.
Crossroads. All right, well, it's time to get into
Crossworlds
the Omega
just put
session.
crossworlds and Mega Man just together in there. Yeah.
Well, you already know my thoughts on Crossworlds. I think it's still the best kart racer of the year. Even though haven't had Kirby yet. I know you don't care about the competition, but I honestly think this outpaces every racing game that
I
is
personally
out there.
don't even think Kirby's really a kart racer.
You could consider that, yeah. I mean, yeah, but I still think that it
I
definitely
know what a lot
outpaces.
of people are like looking at it as though, so I guess so, but at the same time, like me
It,
knowing the original game and what it contained, it wasn't really about racing. So
it definitely outpaces
yeah.
Mario Kart World, though. I will say that it definitely outpaces Mario
Yes.
Kart World by a long shot. And it's getting 9s and 10s up the wazoo from different review outlets too. So I've with that, I mean, I think it's definitely gonna win a few awards at the end of the year. I think that for sure that the deal. I'm excited for the DLC that's gonna be coming out over the next year. Like this is gonna be DLC for the next year, and then might have another season pass coming out as well, possibly as well.
What does it say? Like all the way to the end of December?
Yes, all the way to December next year.
Oh my god, bro!
I know.
This is literally Smash Brothers.
It literally is Smash.
Literally Smash Brothers.
And we're getting the part.
You sure Sakurai wasn't part of this?
And if you think about it, we're actually getting an Avatar and TMNT stage. Because the season pass characters get like multiple characters, one vehicle, one stage, and then extras.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, so we're getting a TMNT stage, and we're getting an Avatar stage.
Are they only gonna add Aang, or like what is it?
Oh no, it's more than Aang. More than Aang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll have multiple Avatar characters. Yeah.
Because I know, like with TMNT, they're gonna add all 4 turtles.
Oh yeah, all 4, obviously, yeah.
But yeah, if they're gonna add maybe Korra.
I was thinking Korra might be.
That would be so cool.
Yeah. But yeah, besides that, one of those DLC characters that got revealed this week, which unfortunately got leaked beforehand, which I'm still upset. That got leaked, because if it would not have leaked, I would have been just as excited as you are right now for it. Like, my excitement for it has dropped a lot because
he spoiled it on his own.
I did listen. All right, it rolled off the tongue. All right, what do you want from me? All right,
bro, dude, the fact that you said it so casually and then realized he was like,
I'm like
that was literally you was
like,
wait a minute.
I just
standing here.
Are you listening?
Realizing.
It's like, am I listening to myself right now?
You're like, wait a minute. What just happened the past few seconds? And then you got up. You were like,
I mean, bro, I legit was like, I can't believe I just did that. I was just like,
oh man.
I cut it from the stream for obvious reasons, because I didn't want anyone else to get spoiled for it. But Mega Man is one of the DLC characters. I don't know how in freaking Coco, I don't know how in BD Joe's name you got this prediction right. I don't know how you got it right. Like, because the thing is, I continuously kept on saying, like, you looked it up. There's no way you got it first try. There's no way. Like, I don't believe you. I still don't believe you, bro. Like, the fact that your first prediction was Mega Man, and I'm just like,
bro, dude, I just looked over like the past stuff that they done. It was either this or that one time they put in what is that chicken guy? That Sega made.
Billy Hatcher?
I forgot it. Yeah, Billy Hatcher.
That's free update, bro. That's free update territory. Come on now.
Well, still, at the same time, I didn't know what else to think. I was just like, maybe something from like when they were doing their past cross promotion things from like way back in the 90s before they even like were thinking about doing other stuff with other IPs, maybe, I don't know. But I was like, it's either that or Mega Man. And Mega Man was more reasonable because they had like a lot of crossovers entirely throughout comic books and even certain things that they were even marketing for like certain games. So I was kind of like, why not? And the fact that Capcom hasn't touched him, might as well give him to Sega. Why do you have him, Capcom?
Right.
Makes no sense. They treat him better than you do.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, even with the models too, the models look super clean too.
Seriously, they look pretty goddamn good. Like the renders and everything.
This is Mega Man's your territory, so if you want to yap about.
I mean, I'm not okay. I'm not the biggest Mega Man fan. I just appreciate whenever he's represented in the right space. Like Smash Bros.
Yeah, I know a little about
pretty
him.
much. Even though he's BS in that game, I hate it. He's at least represented pretty well. When Sega uses him as a reference or something in their game or something that they market with, they use him pretty well, which at the point to the point where it's literally like they own him.
Right.
Which I don't understand why they're doing it way better than their own company.
That's kind of crazy if you think about it. The fact that your third-party collaborators can do it better than you kind of says something about you. Even Banjo-Kazooie is another good example. Like, seriously.
Let's not talk about Banjo.
No, I'm right. It's another good example. Like, we haven't had a game in years, and he's brought into Smash out of nowhere. I mean,
Oh,
it just makes no sense to me. It's the same situation.
I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not talk about Banjo.
But yeah, Racing CrossWorlds. I'm excited for what the future for that game has to hold. And the next first DLC characters are coming out next month in October, which is wild. We're getting Joker and SpongeBob, and actually it's Joker and Minecraft. Actually, Joker and Minecraft in October, then SpongeBob in November. That's what it's good. That's what the release schedule is so far.
God,
Yeah.
Jesus.
So it's like monthly releases, which is crazy to think about.
Well, I think we should move on to that, and then let's get into the Nintendo stuff, and then we'll get into the full Marvel speed round.
All
That'll
right.
probably we'll get
Yeah.
into.
Well, yeah.
So,
So Doug Bowser, he's
the
gone.
beef he has with this man is actually insane.
So
and I
long, Gabe
don't-
Bowser.
I don't discriminate you. I don't discriminate you, but at the same time, let it go.
No,
It's okay.
listen.
I'll give you
Reggie,
a blanket.
listen.
I'll give you one of my shirts to hold you tight.
Give me the freaking Sonic figure you promised me for my birthday, and then we'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. This man still
Anyway.
owes me a Christmas present. Anyway.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Doug Bowser. Gay Bowser's gone.
Hey, Bowser. Fun fact, by the way. Mario voice actor at the time, sadly, he's gone.
Yeah. Charles Martinet.
He said he didn't actually say Gay Bowser. It just sounds like that.
Jeez.
It's just called So Long A Bowser.
Hey,
So Long
Bowser.
A Bowser. So everybody's thinking he's saying So Long Gay Bowser.
Jeez.
Wow.
What a twist of
Which-
words. That's kind of crazy,
yeah.
actually. That's kind of messed up, actually.
It's just the accent. I think that like it was really put in there, and then I think they cut it off, and now it sounds hey, it's gay. So
Gay!
You're
Anyway,
welcome.
Doug Bowser is heading off to write out his W4. I'm sure he's getting millions of dollars on his W4 that I could be using to pay bills right now.
Jesus.
But
you're
you
giving
know-
him way too much credit right now. This is
Oh
messed
my
up.
God.
Why are you giving him so much credit?
Sorry,
But
bro.
I don't look. I never thought he was that much of a big like.
Well,
piece
here's
of
the
the
thing.
company
His
either,
background
like-
before Nintendo, because he started Nintendo in 2015, but before that he was working at Electronic Arts for a while. So after he moved from Electronic Arts, he was
That's EA, right?
yeah, yep, EA. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, he was at EA
Jesus.
from 2007 to 2015. Then he moved to Nintendo
Oh,
as
no
vice
wonder
president.
He's so business heavy.
Yeah, yeah. See, you see where I'm
Oh
getting at now.
my
Do you see where I'm getting at now?
goodness.
Do you see where I'm getting at now?
No wonder
So-
he's so business.
so-
You know what? No discrimination except for the EA.
I was gonna say because his tenure at Nintendo technically, because he was vice president in 2015 at Nintendo, and then 2019 he was bumped to the president. So his tenure at Nintendo was actually 10 years. 10 years at Nintendo. If you think about it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's not compared to the other people. That's not even that much.
Yeah. And
Like,
then
even for like the American people in general at Nintendo CEO in America, that's not that much because when like Reggie was there for like more than 20 years.
oh yeah. Mhm.
Like even when he was the president, he was there for like a long time. Like he was there doing like I think even almost before the Wii.
Jeez, yeah.
So yeah, he was there for a long time before he became the president. So him having no background, and even when he became the president, it was kind of like you never saw him.
No. You know,
So, like-
besides those E3 press conferences, which, by the way, those were legendary when he was on stage. Let me tell you, those were legendary. You know, Sony's issue, not my problem. You know, that's still
Oh
that's
my.
still a legendary moment. I think in E3 history, when E3 was around, that is still one of the most legendary moments. Like the fact that their competitors were selling more than them, and he still found a way to outclass them. Like, come on, no one else could do that. No one else could. Only Reggie. That's all I'm saying, man.
Only Reggie.
Only Reggie.
And like literally Reggie was I think everything was just put into Reggie's hands because even the people at Nintendo Japan trusted him and that's why they had so many meetings with him. Like he met Miyamoto like way before he was like even like recommended to be the president. He met Iwata like way before then. He met like all these other people that we already knew as the Japanese representatives as Nintendo way before anyone. And I think Doug met them like only when he was president.
Right.
So
And now we gotta make way for Devin Pritchard, which is not a man. Actually, going to be the first, which is going to be the first female president of Nintendo of America. But she's been there.
First order of business: bring back Charles now. Bring back Charles.
See, now you're discriminating. Look at you, huh?
Look, bro. Dude, hey, look. I love Kevin. Okay,
Kevin Afghani. Yeah.
But the sauce isn't there yet.
Yeah, you gotta give him time to cook. Give him a 3D Mario game, and you might be able to hear him cook.
Okay.
Yeah, but I will say, Devin Pritchard has been with the company. I think I read up. I think it said she's been there for a long time. 2006. She was there during the Wii days. 2006, and she was doing communications and marketing back then.
Yeah, that was right around.
Actually, no, 2022.
Mario Galaxy. That was like 3 years into Mario Galaxy's development.
Yeah, I was gonna say, 2022 was actually when she got bumped up to communications and marketing. But before that, I'm not sure what role she played in the company. But she's been here for a while. She was there during the Reggie days. So honestly, I see confidence. I see some good things heading their way.
Well, we can't know until we see her first order of business. You know.
First order of business / the price of Switch 2.
Oh my gosh, Jesus. But like, hopefully she can at least somewhat convince Japan to put a little bit more direction into what they're doing because God, it's not working.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I'm surprised Miyamoto hasn't said anything on the matter. Like, not about this. I'm talking about like.
You feel like a man like him who has been with the company the longest would speak up about the situation. You think he would speak up about it, but I mean, again, he doesn't really got a hand or say in like the executive like decisions there. I mean, technically he does, but he's stepped back a lot in recent years in terms of what goes down.
Yeah.
And what decisions are made.
64 was the last Mario game he directed, and then he stepped down from supervisor to producer, and I don't know what he is anymore. He wasn't even credited in MKW.
True.
So I don't know.
However, he was credited in freaking Bonanza.
Yeah, he was credited. What happened?
I know. I don't know.
Are they just mistreating him now?
I just don't know.
Just because is this because he said he's probably gonna retire?
Probably.
Leave the man respectful, dude. He's what, 70 plus years old, bro? He's almost in his 80s. Leave him alone.
For real.
He is not in the mood to be. He's the creator of Mario, but he is not in the mood to just deal with this crap. Anyway,
it's a whole. No, I get you. I feel you, man. I feel you. It's a whole situation. It's a whole freaking situation, and no, the way they're handling it is unacceptable, in my opinion. And like I honestly, if Nintendo, I think Nintendo might head back in the right direction because, again, Devin, she's probably worked around some great people, like many great people over the years, especially during the time when, even during the dark ages of Nintendo, during the Wii U, I'm not sure what part or role she played in, but, being around, what?
I hit my hand against the desk.
What the Lock in, bro. Lock in. All right, you know what? Long story short, because I'm probably going to be rambling about it.
It's 11 p.m.
Devin Pritchard, I think, I could see some good things heading Nintendo's way if done things right by her. Now, the thing is, we have to wait till Doug is out of the company, though, which is going to be the 31st of the year, 31st of December. That's when he's out. So, first of the year is when Devin's going to be I want to say sworn in because then it sounds like she's freaking president of the United States, but like,
bro, imagine if it was like Despicable Me 3, where she's like, "All right, first order of business, Who is Miyamoto?
Who is
You're
Miyamoto?
fired.
Bro,
Like-
imagine. No. Oh my gosh.
no,
No.
I know Miyamoto is not necessarily at America Nintendo, but still, that'd be crazy. Uh, that would. Oh
I
my
wouldn't
God.
imagine there wouldn't be layoffs though. I could imagine there's gonna be layoffs though as soon as she goes in. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, with the way the industry's going right now, anyway.
I mean, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. There's some terms where it isn't safe, but you just have to do it.
I guess so.
Anyway,
But besides that, that's pretty much the Nintendo news or drama, I guess I should say, for the most part, anyway. And
speed round.
oh my gosh, freaking.
Well, technically, we have 30 minutes left, so take it out as you want.
All right,
But
so
either way,
I would say there's been a lot of Marvel news dropping recently, throughout this entire week, honestly. First, Tom Holland has a concussion on set, and then we go to freaking the zombie apocalypse with news outlets and review outlets saying whether it's mid or whether it's peak. And then, on top of all that, the cherry on top, we finally get a reveal trailer for the Insomniac's Marvel's Wolverine coming to PlayStation 5 next year in fall 2026. Well, yes. So if you missed it, if you were living under a rock, the state of play was Wednesday. We actually watched it together. And at the very end of the state of play was the first trailer, first official look, not leaks. This is at the leaks. We'll get into the whole leak situation, but despite the leaks happening, like revealing the game, early before they could give an official look, we got our first official look at the end of the state of play with both gameplay and behind the scenes of Insomniac Games' Marvel's Wolverine. And it looks like, I swear, bro, Insomniac could make the first MCU gaming, like the first MGU, Marvel Gaming Universe. I swear, bro.
MGU.
MGU.
MGU. Why does that sound more sick? Marvel Gangsta Universe. No, I'm just kidding. I'll stop. No, I'll stop. Dude, I feel like even after the leaks, when those people made the leaks and everything, they just did what they had to do and just dropped the trailer. They were like, screw this. And probably not the.
And you know what?
Probably not what they thought.
I was gonna say, and you know what? The fact that they still went on with it anyway shows how dedicated they are as a team, and I commend Insomniac for that. I really do.
Yeah,
I really do. I'm glad. I'm happy for them. Seriously.
Yeah, they just went on and did their own thing, and they were like, "Man, the game's not even polished. What do you mean?" Like,
for real.
They were just looking at and I saw like three. Only a few videos saying that they needed more, which is understandable.
I mean, it's still early stage.
We're gonna see more gameplay.
Yeah, we're gonna see more gameplay. Why do you think
it's gonna come out in the fall? While they said this, they said we're gonna get more stuff during within
spring
this
2020.
year
No, not
spring.
Not this year. Nope.
Oh, not this year?
Nope. We gotta wait till next spring.
I know they said spring, but what?
No, so we have to wait till spring of next year to get any more information on it. That could be Summer Game Fest. That could be in the that could be either a state of play. That could be either a Summer Game Fest. One of those two things. Yeah. So we could be waiting a long time to hear more information on it. So
I mean, I'll take it as long as we get stuff that.
There is one Marvel game.
The game already looks peak.
I will say we already have another Marvel game that's also releasing in the spring of next year, and that's Marvel Token Fighting Souls, which I did play the beta. I did play the beta for, closed test for, and my golly, I will say, peak game, great game, lovely. You love to see it.
That is some peak animation.
Yeah, I will say, the animation and the combat, the combos you can do in that game and the finishers, they all and arcs. The only reason why it makes sense as to why the game is so peak is developed by Arc System Works, who were previously developers of games such as Guilty Gear. So the stars are already aligning in itself. So you know what I mean. Go figure why it's gonna be such a great game. I honestly think, bro, I might play this more than Street Fighter 6. Because I play Street Fighter 6 with my friends every so often, but honestly, bro,
I was about to say, when the hell did you play Street Fighter 6?
One of my friends, you know them. One of my friends got me into playing.
Got you.
Yep. They tried to get me into it. I'm like, this isn't really for me. However, Marvel Fighting Token Souls, I could try to get around learning how to play that. I definitely would rather want to play that on mouse and keyboard after learning my mistake of playing that on a controller, or just get some sort of fighting stick for it. I'm not buying the absurdly overpriced PlayStation fighting stick, though, because I'd rather just build my own. Because I'm sure people have built their own for this thing. And not to mention, PlayStation's consoles don't have some sort of security chip in them, unlike Xbox consoles, where you could just literally make your own fighting stick and it should work. As far as my knowledge.
I don't
Although
care.
I might be thinking
Microsoft
of using.
still sucks. I'll put that out here, and for everybody to know on this podcast, I'm not the biggest fan of Microsoft stuff, mostly because it's just most of the stuff that I had back in the day just kept breaking.
Yeah, we're using Microsoft products right now to make this podcast.
I know, but there's a difference. I have a computer. I don't have their whole build-up thing. That's what I'm saying.
Well, no, I got my own PC build too, but like, you know what I'm saying, we're using their software.
We're using their software. Yes, guys, we're using their software. But yeah, I'm not a Microsoft dev.
Yeah, so like I don't think I can't remember a time where Kay actually has been on board with Xbox ever. Even during the 360 days. I don't think he was ever on board with it. Which, not gonna lie,
No.
during the 360 days, I actually was on the hype only because my brother back then, he had friends in high school and middle school he grew up with who were like, oh my gosh, 360, Halo 4, Halo 3, yes! Because, like, here's the thing, Halo was the talk of the town in the late 2000s. That was the talk of the town, you know what I'm saying? That game specifically,
Halo
that
was
series.
goated, I will admit.
Yeah.
But the only reason I enjoyed the Kinect was mostly because me and my friends just kept fumbling on it, and we treated it like a Wii balance board.
Jeez. Oh my gosh.
So there was no point of doing anything with it. Oh
my gosh. Jeez. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Well, before we get
anyway,
to sidetracks.
Stop hurting our favorite cast members.
Oh, wait. We didn't even get too far into Wolverine. Hold on, we're not even there yet. We're not even there to Tom Holland yet. I was like, yeah, because Wolverine, man, like, what are your thoughts after, like, I want to hear your full thoughts on how you feel about Wolverine so far, because I don't think you've actually given your thoughts on your channel or just in, like, any call with me so far. Like, I just want to hear your thoughts on it so far.
I think we can all know from my reaction video that I am hype as a train. Don't know what that means. Anyway.
Oh my, yeah, bro. You're on the hype train. I'm on the hype train.
I'm on the hype train.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There you go.
Dude, I have like we've both waited for this thing for 4 years. I think it's fully time. Like, I thank God Insomniac didn't care about the leaks, because we would have been in a way different situation. And I'm very happy that they just went on with it. And we're like, and for one, if you look at this trailer and you look at the leaks back then, like, the game wasn't even done.
I don't think I even saw the leaks. I just knew they were out.
Well, people were just. Well, I think after that, people just made like a full-on 3D model of a bigger, bulkier Wolverine, which looked really dumb. It looked like something from Gmod. And they made a full-on trailer, and they were like, "Yeah, that's the Wolverine game," and everybody was like,
"You sure about that?
Bruh, really? You think we're stupid? Come on." And they worked on that thing for like about a year, and they put that out after the year after the freaking the announcement trailer came out. And everybody was like, "Bro, we're not dumb. Shut up. Stop. That's not the game." But the leaks were real though. So everybody was
I remember.
Oh.
By the way, to correct you on that, I looked into it. Actually, it was not Sony who actually made the statement. It was actually Insomniac themselves who actually made the statement. Actually, fun fact.
Really?
Yeah, it was not Sony. It was actually Insomniac. They posted. It was a full-on post. They made a full statement image on it about it, and there was no word about Wolverine since until the trailer that dropped this Wednesday. They said nothing about it ever since that statement. So they went completely dark with the game. Completely
They went
dark.
completely silent and be like, yeah, bro, we'll show you how the game really looks.
Yeah, no.
In 3
no.
years.
And honestly, I feel, wait, were the leaks 3 years ago? I was going to ask you, was it 3 years ago when the leaks were? Because I know it was in January. Yeah. There's no way. Are you serious?
Kind of. Ish.
That's crazy.
I mean, like, because the announcement trailer was 4 years ago. And then everybody wanted gameplay so bad
oh my
that literally the leaks were kind of like almost in the same area-ish, and then we haven't seen anything from the game since.
That's
so
crazy.
They were like completely quiet. They were like, Sony, you're gonna shut up. We're gonna shut up. No one will talk about this game until we release something.
I feel like the best call that they should have made from the very start of production was to not say a single word about it. To not say anything until they were ready. Because with the amount of reputation Insomniac received ever since making that first Marvel Spider-Man game on the PlayStation 4, I feel like they should have seen this amount of reception coming from the players. They should have seen this coming because, like, again, you had Marvel Spider-Man, you had Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, and then following it up, maybe not as big or as hype, you also had Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, which is also a very well-received game on the PlayStation 5.
I don't know what you're talking about. That was hype as hell.
That's what I'm saying. That's what. Yeah, see, I'm underselling it. I'm underselling it.
Who is
he?
Who is this guy?
Bro, I'm underselling it, all right? I played it. I finished it. Good game. Peak game. Great game. All right. I will say I had a really fun time with it. So Insomniac in recent years has had a really great track record, so it's understandable why players want to get their hands on or see something so early. And, of course, the greedier ones, and probably the ones who are the most impatient, were the ones that were probably going to dig things up and try to find out how everything looked, how everything was going to play out for themselves. So I feel like at that point, it would have been better to just stay quiet about the whole thing until they were ready. And I think Wolverine was revealed during the same presentation as the
announcement for Spider-Man 2.
And that was also the same presentation that we got like an actual first glance at God of War Ragnarok. Also a great game, by the way. So that was actually a pretty solid presentation back then. Like, back then was really when the PlayStation 5 was really starting to kick off.
Yeah, and then they announced Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2.
No, we got more gameplay. We actually got full gameplay for Miles Morales. Then we got the no.
Oh no, that was gameplay. That was gameplay, bro.
No. No. Never mind. No, wrong. I'm thinking of the wrong presentation, actually. Wrong presentation. No. Gameplay for Miles Morales was the second PlayStation 5 presentation in 2020. And in 2021, that was not Miles Morales. That was actually where we got Spider-Man 2, God of War Ragnarok. We also got Wolverine. And then I think we also got another look at Gran Turismo 7. Gran Turismo 7 also got a new update, too, but who cares about that? No offense. Damn. No offense to our car simulation players out there.
Dennis is gonna kill you.
Listen, we're here for the Marvel. We're here for the marvelous Marvels.
Can we speed round a little bit? Can we speed round it?
Are we running out of time?
We got 16 minutes.
Oh, geez. All right. Long story short, though, quick thing, though. I don't have anything against car simulation games. I do play them myself, so nothing against you guys. I do appreciate you guys out there, all right? No, didn't mean to do that. But Wolverine, there's not much else going on with it. We're just going to be hearing more information in spring 2026. Nothing else coming out this year. And I'm excited to hear more about it. I actually jumped out of my seat hearing about it, and I've been waiting to hear more information about this game, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it next year. But, of course, not all of us are inevitable to death. Looks like one is on their hospital bed right now as we speak.
This is just the entirety week of Marvel brutality. We got... we have freaking Marvel Zombies, which is M-rated.
We got Wolverine.
Wolverine, which is freaking M-rated and gory. And then we have Tom Holland.
Tom Holland almost dying on set. What
is happening?
So earlier this week,
hospitalized, by the way.
Yeah, so earlier this week on set, we did not know the full details, but on set there was an incident on set for Spider-Man Brand New Day. I'm not sure whether it's in. I'm not sure exact. I can't remember the exact location they're filming at off the top of my head. It's not. It's definitely not in the states. It's not in the states though, and that's
No,
cut on
it
cost.
isn't.
Yeah, unfortunately. Actually, no. That is fortunate though, because it helps cut on costs for production. But regardless of that, there was an incident on set where Tom Holland was trying to perform a stunt of his own on scene, and during shooting, unfortunately, he had gained a concussion on set. Currently, right now, he is hospitalized. We do not know the status of when he's getting out or how long recovery is going to take. But we do know a fellow otter out there that we are actually friends with who will not stop slandering this amazing man. Okay, that has nothing to do with the podcast, but I just wanted to call out one of our
What
friends.
we're saying is, CH, you better count your numbers because Kevin Feige is probably coming after you next.
CH animates, honestly, like, okay, jokes aside. Sorry, we didn't mean to call out our friends on our podcast, but back to the main thing at hand. No, it is really this. It really is sad to hear what happened, honestly, and I hope this doesn't delay the film. I don't think the film is delayed. The film is still on time, I believe, for release, as far as we know.
I hope so, because that is having especially from the main actor, from the main character.
The main character to be
physically hurt is insane, and I understand why they don't do these type of things with a majority of superhero movies, because stuff in the comics that we would never do. In real life, ever, and that's like literally like some of the biggest stuff about this Hollywood stuff. When you do actually pull off a stunt that actually seems insane to actually do, it makes it feel more real, but you're actually realizing, no, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, get Tom Cruise on the set, right? Just let him do it.
Exactly.
Right? Like,
I don't think he can do that anymore.
No, bro, I mean, to be fair, I think one of his most recent years, bro, he literally hung on the side of a flying jet. So like,
okay, never mind.
Yeah, bro. You know, and also for Mission Impossible Fallout, he basically drove a bike off of a cliff. Like I don't know how high the cliff was on top of my head. I'm not sure how it was, but you should have seen it. He literally drove off, like falling downwards on the bike and then parachuting downwards.
Insanity.
Yeah, no, Tom Cruise does his own stunts, man. He's a freaking mad lad.
I know that, but I was like, damn. But like what I'm like mostly saying is like, you know, they have all this stuff for horror movies. They have like the safest equipment. They have all these props.
Horror movies have the most safest environment
and it's actually
ever.
Insane because they have a lot of props. They have weapons, everything on there, and it's the safest environment. When it's behind the scenes, it's the safest environment. But in the horror movie, it's totally dangerous. Everything.
Yes, yeah, they got more medics on site for horror movies than they do for like probably any other film.
Yeah. Like, even if it's like a low budget horror movie,
especially if there's like a lot of kills, especially if there's a lot of kills written in the script, you bet there's gonna be a lot of medics on site because something could go horribly wrong at any minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why there's
especially for anything that is done with practical effects, especially for kills, that is dangerous alone in and of itself. So, you know, Hollywood's dangerous, man. Hollywood's dangerous.
Yeah, for freaking action movies, they're just like, do your own stunt.
Do your own
awesome. Like, what do you mean? I don't want to kill myself.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. You know what I mean? It's a whole that's a whole nother gray area, I feel like, with action movies. But yeah, I do want to say best wishes to Tom Holland. I hope the recovery is steadfast and quick, and I hope that it does not delay the film and does not put the MCU off track or anything, because I would love to finally see the freaking MCU get rebooted so we can finally see some actually good Marvel movies come out instead of seeing rotten trash. Anyway.
I do want to say before we get into Marvel Zombies, their track with Spider-Man stuff is actually somewhat on the good level, which is mostly because we love Spider-Man.
I would say the MCU, if there's one thing that Marvel Studios does understand about like the content they make right now, is they understand the material of their Spider-Man movies. They understand the material. I feel like that's one of the best characters they understand the material of the most. in my personal opinion. And
Because they know
honestly,
if they fumble Spider-Man, they would be over.
yeah, no, it would be over. Like Spider-Man is, I would say, the most beloved superhero that Marvel has under the belt. Like that just that end of story. Like just the Spider-Man.
They screw Spider-Man over in one film, and I know everybody has their own opinion about who different Peter Parker, who different Spider-Man is the best, who's the worst, whatever. But it's just mostly if they have a film that no one ever likes, period, it's over.
Yeah, for real.
So I'm just saying they understand the majority of their material with this character. So
There you go.
anyway,
Now,
Marvel
Marvel
Zombies.
Zombies.
Yay,
That's our
wanna-
final Marvel talk. Now, I'm going to let Kay take advantage of this because I have seen the first 2 episodes. I actually was watching this morning while I was eating my breakfast. Unfortunately, though, I fell asleep while watching it. Now, we won't go into spoilers, though. For those who have not seen yet, don't worry. This is a spoiler-free zone. We will not be discussing spoilers. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to click off, or tap off the episode. We ain't going to spoilers, but I will let him take the floor on this one. So, as someone who has seen the full thing, and for a series that was originally planned to be a original film on Disney Plus, thoughts on it, sir?
I do want to get into the original synopsis of this. Marvel Zombies is not an original concept.
Well, no.
By any means, especially from the MCU. They're just using MCU elements. Marvel Zombies was way before, I think it was early 2000s, right?
I would not know
so.
that off the top of my head.
I don't think it was 90s. I think it was near the 90s. It was somewhere. I think it was a running comic, and it was probably one of Marvel's most brutal stuff they ever made, and it's widely beloved. There's a lot of stuff in there that I highly recommend is not indeed for the eye to see, for the average eyeball to see.
Oh my gosh.
Even in the show, there's a lot of stuff even in the show that if they put the stuff from the comic into the show, oh my god.
Jeez.
They would not be able to air that on Disney Plus. They would be like straight to DVD. Like,
straight to DVD and Blu-ray,
like,
Blu-ray release.
Oh my goodness. But the most biggest reason why they couldn't put this in the movie is because of Spider-Man. They did not have the movie rights.
I've been hearing a lot. I mean, the Spider-Man rights situation, I do know about that.
Disney only has the show rights.
The show rights for that, because you have the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man show. You also have all the freaking Disney Junior Spider-Man, Wazoo, Disney XD Spider-Man shows and whatnot. That's the only reason why they're able to produce those too. But as for film and Hollywood rights, Sony claimed those rights about 25 years ago. I would say 25 plus years ago. They had these rights for the longest time. No, I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding you. That was like even before. To say, I remember like one of the oldest trailers for the very first Spider-Man movie. The very first Spider-Man Tobey Maguire movie, Sam Raimi movie. Where that like the old movie, one of the very first trailers, the canceled trailers actually, because it was actually one where it still had the Twin Towers in it, so they couldn't show that one in theaters after. Yes,
I didn't know that.
Yes, there's actually a trailer that shows Spider-Man stopping criminals robbing the Twin Towers, and he webs them up against the 2 towers.
I don't know why Hollywood tried to put into that. They tried to do that with Lilo and Stitch, by the way.
I do know about that. I do know about that too as well.
Why did they want to do that? That's not a joke.
No, this was before. Like the Spider-Man trailer. The Spider-Man trailer was before the events of 9/11. Yes. Now Lilo and Stitch, that was mid-production. I think that was the same year, I believe. They were working on that scene, and then the events in New York happened, and then they had to scrap it. Yeah, this was all right. This was all right before it happened.
Before they were doing it a good cause. Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
I think the Spider-Man trailer. I
didn't know that.
I don't want to say. I think it dropped either 1999 or 2000. I believe the Twin Towers one.
I think it was early 2000, like really early.
I think it was late. I want to say it was late 1999 though. I thought I saw, but I could be wrong. But I did. Regardless of that, Sony's had the Spider-Man rights for a very, very long time. Like ever since the 2000, just 2000. It's been a long time. They still hold the rights to this day. So with that, adds complications for Disney, and I'm sure that deal that they made to try and get Spider-Man into the MCU was not an easy process either back in 2016, 2017. So, with that being said, translating that to now did not go over so well. And it sucks that they couldn't get my guy Tom Holland in there, because hearing another generic guy play my Tom Holland Spider-Man in this Marvel Zombie, the MCU version of Marvel Zombies, throws me off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. It does throw me off. Like, low-key.
It did throw me off in What If. By the way, this series
and
does
What If too. It does connect to
the
What If episode of Zombies. Yes.
Of Zombies. This series, you can definitely tell that they tried to make this a movie. Mm-hmm. You can definitely tell. But I feel like that's not the problem here. I feel like the bigger problem is that how do I say this without spoiling? Jesus Christ.
That's always the best part, isn't it?
I swear to God.
That.
I guess the main problem is that, like, you know, there's so many elements where they try to make the story work.
Mm.
And I feel like they shouldn't have continued this off of that one episode. Like, they could have just made this its own thing. Like, you don't have to make this, and you technically don't even have to watch What If for this, so it's not like a big homework thing.
You don't actually know.
At the same
like
time,
honestly, like the things the things that they go over in the What If episode. Honestly, I don't see much of it carrying over into
the actual. Other than that one episode
over.
They made about zombies, I don't think it's that big.
Yeah, no, like just the core concept carries over, but besides that, none of the storylines from that carried over, which is kind of sad, unfortunately, because I wish I would have seen some of those characters cross over. But I'm not too upset about it, although I feel like it would have enriched the story a little bit more. But
I will say every character does have their time to shine, so I don't think anybody has to worry about that. The characters in general are pretty good. Some of them are better than their live action counterparts, which I'm kind of like, why didn't you do that? But
interesting, actually.
Yeah, insane, actually.
No, I find that very interesting, because I will find, like, some of the characters actually, like, I feel like they explore more of their full personalities than, like, because, like, in live action, I feel like these actors and actresses are, even though they do a fantastic job on screen, I feel like they're limited to how they could portray that personality compared to, like, I mean, I guess it just all depends on who's behind the script and who is directing and producing. I mean, producers have nothing to do with it, but, like, I guess it depends on the person who's writing and directing it. It's the people like that give that direction to these actors and actresses, because I'm sure these people are immensely talented, and there's no doubt about that. There's immense talent in these actors and actresses that put their hearts and souls into portraying these characters. But again, it all comes back down to the person who is portraying the personalities in the script, people who are providing the voice direction in the booth, the people who are directing them on set. It all comes back to the staff of the film.
Yeah, it's I do want to warn you. It's also one of the reasons why Disney is getting sued.
Oh, okay. Whoa. That's news to me. Yo, please enlighten me, sir. I know they already launched. I already knew they had
the trailer. When they launched the first trailer, they didn't restrict it.
Oh.
So a lot of parents were like, "Oh, a Marvel property. Check it out. Ah, it's zombies. It's nothing." Literally everybody gets murked in, like, the first 3 seconds of the trailer. Everybody was like, "Oh, okay." And a lot of parents actually went online, and then next thing you know, Disney got sued. So,
man,
they didn't say why. But
on
the news, they didn't say specifically why. But it was
how the mouse.
Come on.
You know how the mouse is. He likes to bluff. Okay, he likes to bluff. All right.
Like, literally, I was just like, dude, the trailer literally just came out, and you're not telling us why. Really?
Hey, first they got parents riled up. Now they got late night show watchers riled up over Jimmy Kimmel. So, you know, it's not the first time it's not the first time Disney got. Speaking of, you know, good to see.
God. But yeah, I just in general, I think the series is pretty okay. I finished the whole thing. The series is pretty okay. It's not that deep, so nobody has to watch like the other things to watch it. But it was okay. It wasn't the greatest thing that I've seen in the world because I've seen a lot of Marvel animated stuff, and some of the stuff is way better than that. But um, I do recommend it to the people that are old enough.
Oh my
Hey bro, if
god.
you're if you're a kid and you want to watch it and you don't care about blood and gore about you freaking Marvel characters, ayo, do your own thing.
I don't
Then
think
again,
we
we
should
saw
suggest.
freaking.
I don't think we should suggest that on the podcast. Should we suggest?
I mean, dude, people saw a lot of stuff already happen to certain Marvel characters outside of this, so I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
know.
But
Okay, I'll leave it there. All right. Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
dude, they're probably gonna do it anyway. Anyway, but it's okay. What are your thoughts so far on it? Since you didn't really get on.
I was gonna say I think that so far, I think it's all right. I like the emotional storytelling part of it. Like the you could definitely like feel the emotions being told through it. Unfortunately, some people have already spoiled part of it for me. That Rocket, ew. Probably shouldn't talk about spoilers, right? We'll cut that out. It's fine. It's fine.
What is with you and the spoiler stuff this week?
I don't freaking know, man.
We'll cut that out.
We'll cut that out. I'll cut it out in
Oh my
editing.
goodness.
It's fine. I'm gonna say like a few things already got spoiled for me, but again, a lot of things aren't really connecting for me. I mean, I'm already seeing a lot of different connections, which I am excited for, but there's a lot of different other things too that aren't really piecing together for me in terms of like things that make sense with the storytelling, things that are just thrown up the wazoo. I mean, some of it doesn't make sense. And besides the animation, though, the one good thing that stands out about this is the freaking animation, because this is where Marvel's animation studio really shines. I'd say this is the property within Marvel's animation studio that really makes our talent shine.
In terms of 3D animation, yes.
Yes.
But still, sometimes certain things. You know what? Actually, no. This looks better than the new Spider-Man show that they put
I'm
out.
about to say, bro, come on, man.
Never
Like
mind.
you can't.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I was about to dog on it, but this looks
Yeah.
better than the
No.
Spider-Man show
Come
that they
on,
put
man.
out.
Come
Never
on,
mind.
man.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Other than that, I can't really say much either way. I'm just gonna say that I am liking it, I guess, so far. It's getting there, but like people tell me I haven't reached the best. People tell me
context of the show.
People tell me
it.
people tell me the best episode of the season is episode 3. So, and that's where I'm at right now. So
Technically, yeah.
Yeah. So like, so when I reach that point, I'll get back to you on that. What time we at?
We're a little bit over.
Man,
but
wow,
it's fine.
Perfection. Look at that, man. This was a rapid fire episode, man. Holy crap. Because the thing is, this week's been super busy for me, especially. For Kay over here, it's been a nice, run of the mill, backyard, grilling with the family,
What can I say? My life is boring.
Jeez, man. But yeah, no, essentially.
Oh my god.
Yeah, for me it's been jam packed, and with all this on top of it, all the Marvel news on top of it, it's been really huge and jam packed. And I guess Marvel Zombies is done and gone. It did what it needed to do, and we move on from it now, I guess. And then, for Tom Holland, hopefully he gets to stay in recovery. Hopefully we get the movie can get back to filming on track, and hopefully we can get that trailer soon or something. Get something, you know what I mean? And then Wolverine.
Hopefully they did enough filming to do a said trailer.
Right.
Because
yeah, but that's spoiling too much.
And I hope we can't tell that after this. I hope he doesn't do anything as dangerous and everything is covered up with CGI after that. I hope that's not the case either, though.
I know. I know that you're gonna hate me for this, and a lot of people listening are gonna hit but like, I know. If doing like these stunts is gonna be so dangerous, then I feel like there's some points where this. Look, listen, man. I'm just saying. Like, I'm just saying. Like, as a safety
You're
precaution.
hurting my feelings.
Okay. You know what? How about we talk about something more lighthearted? Wolverine. We're gonna hear more in spring 2026. Basically,
Yes.
next year is gonna be like the hype year for like Wolverine. You know what I mean? It's gonna be. That's what
Swear,
we're gonna be
bro.
hearing like a lot of
Dude,
things
the
about
next 2 years of Marvel is gonna be peak.
it. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Man, where was all this peak this before? That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, where was all this
Dude,
beforehand?
they're treating the big three like it's actual like money. Thank you.
There we go. There you go. I think
they're treating Wolverine with good. They're treating Spider-Man good. Where's Hulk? That's the only question. What's going on there?
he's in the Spider-Man movie. So
Is he though?
I guess it's not really confirmed.
Is
but
he though?
Wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. I went way overboard. I hope you guys enjoyed this big mega episode. I guess I should say we really yapped a lot about what was going down this week. I don't know what I'm gonna title this episode. I'm gonna figure that out afterwards. We'll have to figure something out for it. But we'll be back next week. Next week will hopefully be a more normal episode where we stick to one topic for the majority of the time, and it won't be as all over the place. Jeez, oh Pete's, please, heaven forbid that we, you know, what I mean, that bunch of news drops on us next week either. But yeah, let us know you guys' thoughts as usual, and make sure you spread the word about the podcast and whatnot. It's probably like 2 in the morning and whatnot. We gotta get out of here. So thank you guys once again for listening to us yap for this long, and don't pause too long.
Every checkpoint is a pit stop.
You know how cringe that is?
Yes.
Bro, like, take care. We got stuff to do. We'll see you guys next week for another grand episode. We'll be seeing you guys later. Have a great week, all. Take care.
Bye.